Welcome to section 8 of KMF 170 old puzzle. Let us start with the first question. In triangle ABC, the length of side AB is 13, the length of side AC is 15, and the length of side BC is 14. What is the length of the height that corresponds to the base? Now, we're given a triangle that is ABC, and we're given the measurement of the sides of that triangle. Let us draw a triangle ABC. Now let us put the measurement. AB is 13, AC is 15, and BC is 14. So we're going to find out the height. So height bisect the base BC. Suppose we have divided BC in the middle. So A and 14 minus A. If we add both of this value, that is A plus 14 minus A, we will get BC equal to 14. Now here is the height B. What can I do now to find out the value of B, that is the height? We can use the formula of Pythagoras. So A square plus B square equal to 13 whole square. That is for the left triangle. And 14 minus A whole square plus B square equal to 15 whole square. That is for the right triangle. Now after solving these two equations, you can find out the value of B. Let us do some calculation. So 13 whole square equal to 14 whole square equal to 196 minus 28a. That is the formula of a minus b whole square s square minus 2ab plus b square. After solving this equation, we get a equal to 5. And now let us put the value of a in the first equation, that is a square plus b square equal to 13 whole square. And then we get b equal to root over 144 equal to 12. So height is 12. Let us move to the next question. The lengths of the sides of triangle RST are 3, 4, and y. Which of the following inequalities specifies those values of y for which each angle measure of triangle RST is less than 90? Okay, I don't know whether the triangle is equilateral or what. So let us take a triangle which is 90 degree, right? One angle is 90 degree. So here is our triangle, and let us put some measurement. Suppose height is 4 and base is 3. So what is the hypotenuse? For the triangle which has one angle as 90 degree, we'll get hypotenuse as 5. So now from the question is values of y for which each angle measurement of triangle RST is less than 90. So for that triangle, hypotenuse must be less than 5. So from the option we get A, C, and E. Now we need to find out the lower limit. Let us take another type of measurement. Suppose hypotenuse is 3 and height is 4. So what is the base? Apply the theorem of Pythagoras. So 4 square minus 3 square equal to, we get what? 7. Now take the root over of 7 and get the base is root over 7. So the correct answer will be option C. Root 7 less than y less than 5. Let us move to the next question. Number 3. Here you can see a square. The side is 10 and points P, Q, O, and R are all midpoints of each side. What is the area of the shaded region? Okay, what is the area of the black region? So, what can I do first? It looks a bit complex. Now let's apply some trick. We just put that OB portion over the PB and similarly put the P portion over AQ. Right? In this way, you will get two rectangles, two whole rectangles, okay? And you will get the five portions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Just imagine you will get two rectangles. That will seems like a plus sign. Okay. So now both sides are 10. So what is the area of the square ABCD? That is 10 multiplied by 10 equal to 100. And now, what is the region of the shaded area? So, shaded area is 1/5, right? As we get 5 square after having the plus sign, so shaded area is just one portion of that 5 square. So, 1/5 multiplied by the whole area, that is 100. So, we get 20. 1/5 multiplied by 100 equal to 20. So, the area of the shaded region is 20. The figure above represents 6 straight city streets that will be repaved. The figure shows only the center lines of the streets, and all the streets have the same width. 4 of the streets are parallel, with center lines that are 200 meters apart from each other. If the cost to repair each street is estimated as 72,000 per kilometer of the length of its center line, what is the total estimated cost to repave the 6 streets? Okay, so suppose it as a triangle. So head is 600 and base is 800. What is the hypotenuse? Apply the formula of Pythagoras and you will get the hypotenuse is 1000 meter. Now we are only given the center lines, right? So we need to find out um, the length of the streets first, and then we can estimate the total cost. To find it out, we will use the proportion. So first center line are 200 meters apart. So 200 is to 800, that's base, equal to A is to 600. We don't know the distance for that 600, right? We know about the base, but we don't know about the head proportion. So from that we get A equal to 150. Now add more 200 meters. So 200 plus 200 equal to 400. So 400 is to 800 equal to B is to 600 and we get B equal to 300. Similarly we get C equal to 450. Now what is the total distance? So total distance is 150 plus 300 plus 450 plus the height, that is 600 plus 800 plus the hypotenuse, that is the 1000, equal to 3300 meters. And now convert it into kilometer. Divide it by 1000 and we will get 3.3 kilometers. Now we can find out the total cost to rebuild the 6 streets. So the total amount of money will be 3.3 multiplied by 72,000 because it is the estimated cost of the per kilometer. So we get $237,600 and that is our answer. Okay. On each side of a parade road, spectators occupy a sidewalk that is 10 feet wide and 1.5 miles long. The parade organizers estimate that the average amount of sidewalk space occupied per spectator is 6 square feet. Based on this estimate, which of the following is closest to the total number of spectators occupying the two sides? given that 1 mile equal to 5,280 feet. Okay, let us draw a paved road and sidewalk. The middle portion is the paved road and two sides is the sidewalk. Now let us put the value. It is 1.5 miles long and 10 feet wide. So one measurement is in miles and other is in feet. Let us convert the mile into feet. So 1.5 multiplied by 5,280, by that 7,920 feet. Now there are two sidewalks, right? We'll do it later. Now, what is the area we get? 7,920 multiplied by 10. That's the height, length into width. So we get 79200. Now we have sidewalk in two sides. Just add this value twice or multiply it by 2. We'll get 158,400. Now, notice the question. The parade organizers estimate that the average amount of sidewalk space occupied per spectator is 6 square feet. And we are going to find out the total number of spectators. Okay, so just multiply that number by 6 and we will get the total number of spectators. We get 26,400 and the closest value in the option is the last one, that is E, 26,000. So that is our answer. Here we are given a trapezoid. Okay, the parallel sides base of trapezoid RSTU have lengths 3 and 9, and the non-parallel sides have lengths 4 and 6, as shown in the figure. Line segment AV, that is not shown, is parallel to the two bases RSTU with point A on side RS and point B on side TU. If AB divides the trapezoid into two trapezoids having equal perimeters, what is the sum of the lengths of the non-parallel sides of trapezoid RAVU? Okay, this is a very tricky problem. Let us solve it. Let us draw a line that is AV. Okay, so A is in the side of R and B is in the side of U. So RABU is another trapezoid and ASTB is another trapezoid. So perimeter of both trapezoids should be equal. Now RSTU equal to 22. That is the what? Perimeter, I think. Yes, so RST equal to 22, that is a perimeter. Now AC plus AB plus BT plus ST, that is one trapezoid, should be equal to AV plus BU plus RU plus AR, that is another trapezoid. So the line AB bisects the trapezoid into two trapezoids. Okay, and we are assuming that both are equal. Now RU plus AR plus BU equal to 11. Now we are given that RU equal to 9. We have put it there. And AR plus BU, that is the two sides of the lower trapezoid, equal to 11 minus 9 equal to 2. So now that the two non-parallel side is equal to, that is AR plus BU equal to 2. Our answer will be option A. We do not need to find out the value of AR and BU separately, but we have found that in an amalgamated position. The figure above represents the surface of a wall with an irregular shape where all measurements are in meters and point P is 10 meters from the bottom edge and 10 meters from the left edge. The surface is to be painted and one bucket of paint will cover 170 square meters of the surface. Okay, so the surface area will be painted. If the bucket of paint will cover the part of the surface from the left edge to a vertical line that is x meters from the left edge, which of the following is true? So we'll start painting from the left side and we'll stop when the paint will cover the 170 square meters. Okay. How can I do it? It doesn't have an irregular shape. So let us see what can I do. The lower base is 20 and we're given that P is 10 meters and the height of the right side is 15. So P is 10. Let us draw a line from P to the base and P bisect the base into 10 and 10. Now let us draw two more lines in the right and left from point P and in the right we got 10 and 5 and in the left we get 10 and 10. So here we got square and a triangle, right? Now we can estimate what we need. So 10 multiplied by 10 equal to what? That is 100. That is the area of the lower left square. And what is the area of the upper left triangle? That is half multiplied by 10 multiplied by 10. So we get 10 by 2 equal to 5 and 5 multiplied by 10 equal to 50. So the left portion, area of the left portion of P is 150. Now we need to paint up to 170. Notice that in the base, in the lower base, where we have written 20 and in the exact point where we have written 20, it is actually 10 lines away, right? 10 vertical lines away. So it has completed 150 square meter. Now we need to complete 170 square meter. So we'll need some more lines. How many? We can guess. We'll need between 11 and 12 vertical lines, right? So our option will be, correct answer will be option D, that is 11 less than x less than 12. If we go beyond 12, it will cover more than 170. You can do some simple calculation to check this result. Okay, let us move to the next one. The homeowner wants to pour concrete for a new patio and walkway according to the layout shown above. If the concrete is to be 1/3 foot thick, how many cubic feet of concrete will be needed to form the patio and walkway? Okay, so how many cubic feet of concrete will be needed? Okay, let us redraw the figure. Okay. Hmm. So here we get the base is 13 feet, right? And the upper base is 3 feet. Write the 3 feet in between. So we're left with 13 minus 3 equal to 10 and divide the value in the both portion, that is 5 and 5. Now we get a triangle that is known to us 5, 12, 13. So I have put a measurement here. Now we need to find out The cubic feet of concrete. How many cubic feet of concrete will be needed? Now, notice 12 plus 8, that is the height, is 20 multiplied by 3. So height into base or length into wide, that is the area of that rectangle, is 60. Now the concrete is to be 1/3 foot thick. So 60 multiplied by 1/3 equal to 20. Now notice the first triangle. What is the area? Half into base. Base is 5 and height is 12. We got 30 and the concrete is 1/3 foot thick. So 30 multiplied by 1/3 equal to 10. And for the right triangle, we'll also get the area along with the cubic feet, 1/3 foot thick concrete, we get 10. Now add those. 20 plus 10 plus 10 equal to 40. So we will need 40 cubic feet of concrete. So the question will be easy to solve if we think the figure as a rectangle and two triangles and find the area. And then we can use the given information, how many foot thick the concrete is. So our correct answer is option C, that is 40. The figure above shows a rectangle and 5 circles. Each circle is tangent to the other circles and to the sides of the rectangle that it touches. If the diameter of each circle is 4, what is the area of the rectangle? Okay, you need to find out the area of the rectangle, and there are 5 circles and each circle touches each other, so all of these are tangent to each other. And another given information is the diameter of each circle is 4, so radius is 2. What is the area of the rectangle? Let us redo the figure. So if the diameter of each circle is 4, we get AV is 12, right? Okay. So there is a midpoint M and N. So AM equal to 6 and MB equal to 6 might be. Now let us draw a triangle. We need to find out the distance, right? So the radius of each circle is 2. So if I draw a triangle using two triangles, we get a length of a triangle is 4, 4, and 4. That is the equilateral triangle. Okay? Now we can find out the height from the triangle, because as this is a rectangle, we will get the whole radius for the below base, right? Now AV equal to 12 and PX. What is a PX? That is centered from the middle circle to the tangent of the lower two circles. That is 2x equal to 2 root 3. We have found 2 root 3 from the height of the triangle. Now, what will be the MN? MN equal to 4 plus 2 root 3. Notice that if that height of the triangle is 2 root 3, then if we draw another triangle that is just opposite or mirror reflection, then the height will also be 2 root 3. So MN equal to 4 plus 2 root 3. Now just multiply the length and width, that is 12 multiplied by 4 plus 2 root 3. So we get our answer, that is option D, 48 plus 24 root over 3. Question number 10. The figure above shows 5 congruent circles, each with radius 2, such that each of the 5 circles is tangent to 2 other congruent circles and to a smaller inner circle. The perimeter of the figure is composed of 5 line segments of length S and 5 circular arcs of length Y. What is the perimeter of the figure? Okay, so the whole figure is not a circle. This is a pentagon, right? I have solved the question and given the degree for your convenience. Let us do it in detail. So now the degree of whole circle is 360. As the figure is a regular pentagon, so the degree will be 108. That is 360 divided by 5 equal to 108. Now, what will be the degree where the y is written? It will be the whole circle minus 180 minus 108 equal to 72 degree. As you know, it is 72 and you know the radius. It is easy for us to find out the another degree, right? So now we're given that radius is 2. So 2 pi r, that is the circumference, equal to 2 multiplied by 2 into pi equal to 4 pi. And what is the x? What is x actually? It's the diameter. So x is radius of 2 circles and diameter of 1 circle. In other words, so 5x equal to 5 multiplied by 4 equal to 20. There are some more logics, but from this calculation, we can say that the answer will be option B, that is 4 pi plus 20. Plus, yeah, so that is a correct answer will be option B.